What's up everybody, eRivera94 bringing you another action figure review. This time we're taking a look at the newest wave of Marvel Legends by Hasbro. It is Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2, and this is Yondu from the Marvel's Titus Build-A-Figure wave. So first and foremost, I don't even know who Titus is, so please forgive me for that. I really don't know. It's a very obscure character. I can only think that he's a villain. He looks like a villain. He looks cartoony, so very weird Build-A-Figure, very obscure, but I'm very excited for Yondu, a Yondu figure from the movie. This is Michael Rooker. It looks just like him, and I think Hasbro did a fantastic job, and this is just judging off, how he looks through the packaging. I haven't even opened him yet, so I'm very excited for this. It looks like Yondu is joining the team according to the trailers for the new movie, so that looks interesting. On the back of the box, we do have a read-up that says, a captain of a Ravager faction, Yondu is a powerful warrior shrouded in mystery. So, very cool. I like the character Yondu from the first movie. I mean, I loved it. He's one of my favorite characters from the first movie. He's kind of like this anti-hero type character, and I you really don't know whose side he's on. He kind of just does his own thing. Whatever's best for him is, he'll do good or bad. That's what it seemed like. So very excited to see him in the new movie. Looks like he's got a bigger part, so that's exciting. Anyways, let's go ahead and open the box and see how he looks. So here we have Yondu out of package, and like I said, he's my most sought after figure of the wave, so I'm happy I found him, and the figure looks awesome. I think the likeness is there for Michael Rooker. I like it, and I like how they included another head. So let's get straight to that, to the accessories of the figure. We have a second Yondu head here, and this is awesome. It looks like in the second movie he's got this mohawk type deal on his head, and then we have him with the his face, like, he's got the, like, he's whistling. So we all know his power with the arrow. When he whistles, the arrow kind of like flies around and kills people pretty much. It's the most awesome thing, you could ever see. And it's so cool. It's such a powerful, attack, as we saw in the first movie. And so it's very cool that they included this stuff, So we do have the arrow, and we have the effect of the arrow flying around like crazy. Unfortunately, my arrow came warped like crazy in the package, so I got to kind of bend it straight. And it's a very cool thing that they did here is you can put it into his holster right here, which is where it comes from, so it looks like it's flying out of there. It's not that long though, so it kind of just stays right here, but it's still not bad at all. Let's get it to focus here. I think that's a very cool effect to do, and the only downside is that the arrow doesn't come alone. So if you just wanted the arrow in the holster, there isn't one unless you cut off this piece and have it in there, which I don't think you do want that. But other than that, it's not too bad. And then he comes with the right arm of Titus, the right arm of the Build-A-Figure. So we got our first piece. Looks like a big cannon. So first piece for the Build-A-Figure. It does have a paint scuff right there on the shoulder, right out of the package, so that kind of sucks. So here's a little close-up of Yondu, and you can see the face. I mean, look, they did a great job on the sculpt, on the likeness to Michael Rooker, and I love the smile. It's cool. The only thing I noticed is that they made the teeth perfect, and if you saw in the movie, the first movie, he had very messed up teeth. They're really crooked and they're all over, and I think he had some gold teeth as well. This is just all white teeth, and they look straight, they look perfect, so it's not really accurate, but it's not too big of a deal, honestly. Who really cares for the teeth? But it is something that I noticed of the character, from the first movie. Anyways, you can see the sculpt and the paint of the figure, and I think they did a good job. You can see he only wears the coat. I mean, you could probably take it off, and then you can see him without the coat, but I don't know if he's like that in the movie. Going down to legs, the sculpt on the jacket here, the trench coat, it looks nice. You can see how it's kind of like brushed to the side, which is what he does. He puts it to the side whenever he has the arrow going around. So that's very cool. I like that. And then you can see over here too as well. So very nice. I like the sculpt. The paint's pretty good. It looks like it's got some decent articulation. Let's take a look at that right now. The head goes left and right. It goes up as far as the trench coat allows it to, so it's not that far. It goes down a lot too, so it's a ball jointed hinge. The arms go forward and back, in and out. Very good movement. There is a bicep swivel, which is pretty well hidden, so not bad. Double jointed elbows right there. Swivel at the wrist with a hinge. Then we have the torso that has an ab crunch right here, so forward and back, very nice. And then we have the waist swiveling. The belt is a loose piece, so pretty cool. T-jointed legs right here, forward and back. In and out, pretty decent. There is a upper thigh swivel, double jointed knees as well. The angles go forward and back. and then the ankles do pivot as well. So very good movement on Yondu, even though the trench coat will hinder some of his left leg movement. Not sure if it's noticeable, but I do see some nice sculpt work on the side of the head there, almost like he's got scars or some sort of, yeah, it looks like more of a scar. I didn't really notice it in the first movie, so could be there. I didn't really notice that though. But it's really cool. I like how they sculpted that little detail there. So there's a pretty good look at the face. Other than that, that concludes my review on Yondu. I think this is a pretty nice figure. For any MCU collector out there, you're gonna love this figure, especially if you're a fan of the Guardians of the Galaxy movie. I mean, that movie was just fantastic. I'm so stoked for part 2. And Yondu's one of my favorite characters from the movie, so I'm excited to have a figure of him. This is kind of like the Heimdall of you Guardians. You know, Heimdall hasn't even gotten a Marvel Legends figure yet. I want a Heimdall figure. I wanted a Yondu figure. We finally got Yondu. Hopefully we get Heimdall for Thor Ragnarok. That'd be awesome. But I'm so happy they released this. I only wish the arrow effect was longer, because it's just like right here. I wish it was a little bit longer. But it's, you know, it's not that big of a deal. Honestly, it's not that big of a deal. I like how they slacked back the trench coat, so you can have, you know, the arrow doing its thing. It looks more real. And then of course the whistling face is just awesome. That looks just like Michael Rooker. My goodness, great job by Hasbro. I'm very satisfied with this Yondu figure, and I'd say pick it up if you've seen him. Very happy with this release. So with that said, hope you guys enjoyed the review. Please leave a like, comment, subscribe if you guys would like, and you guys have a great day. Bye.